Hi, everybody. I'm Steve Scott, and welcome to another episode of Judo Analysis. Today's show is a fun one for me because I love the trap choke. That's what we are going to look at today, the trap choke. It is really a variation of kata ju-jitsu, half palm up, palm down, cross choke with, lapel strangle. And we're going to do it primarily from the bottom position. There are several other ways to do it. Obviously, you can do it against a standing opponent. You can also do it against someone who's on elbows and knees and swing into the trap choke, as it were. We're going to work on the variation that I like to teach the best, and I've done personally, and a lot of my students have too, and I've certainly seen a lot of other people use it as well. It's basically from the bottom guard, bottom position, newaza, and it's the trap choke from there. So you'll see what we mean. It is a lot of fun to do. It is a very sneaky choke, which means it's a very effective choke. So here we go, trap choke. Okay, guys, we're going to work on trap choke. This is just really a variation of a kata ju-jitsu, okay, arm cross strangle, and it's sneaky. The reason we call it trap choke is because it is a trap. You're laying a trap for this guy, and I'll have Derek show this, but watch carefully because your choking hand is palm up. That's a key thing in this particular trap choke. So, Derek, go ahead and take her away, bud.
Okay, cool. So the important part here is that I'm luring him into a position. I know which way he's going to want to go if I react with my hips, and I want to give him reason to do that and then choke him while he's moving. So half of the choke comes because he's going to move. So the important part here is that we're going to actually come up, okay? So you grab up there. If you need to, you can open up this side, the side that you want him to go. And that's the side where palm up, reach up in there and you get some gi. Okay? Get a good grip right behind. Don't worry so much about coming around back. A lot of people really try and get around the back, and that just bends your wrist and makes it painful when you try and do this. So just get a good grip right there, and with this hand, you can actually come around back. Okay? That's the one that's not going to hurt as much on this side, okay? This is the one that you want to be able to drive in there. Don't make it way out here. Bring it right next to where his ear is. Don't worry so much about getting around back, okay? Right in there, clamp down, okay? Your other hand comes right there, and just bend him down a little bit so that he fights, and when his head comes up, okay, I'm just gonna open my guard up a little bit and let him see that open path. He's gonna try
Steve,
and pass.
move to your right, Steve, there you go.
As soon as he starts stepping over, I'm gonna put my elbows together, okay? And then I'm just gonna turn in. So your hands are like this, okay? And as I turn in, I drive my hips over and my elbow across. And you try and put your elbows together and tighten it in.
One thing you don't want to do is roll him over. If you roll him over, he's out of trouble.
Yeah.
You want to keep him facing you, so he takes the brunt of the choke, the strangle.
Okay, so again, I'm going to open up, grab. Okay, loop around and grab right through there. Pull him down a little bit so you elicit a good reaction, and then open that hip up. As soon as he steps over, drive, okay? You can get it from half guard, but a lot of times when they go over to the side, it makes it even nasty. Okay, it's one of the few chokes that you can get really well where you're perpendicular to the guy.
Important point, guys, when his left elbow, do that again, Derek, when you get Steve, that left elbow, this is not just a strangle, it's a choke. Steve, kind of lift up your head. See, when Derek, start to pass to your right so Derek can apply the move. Now watch when he does that, look at Derek's left elbow bend, and can you see that right across his trachea there? And that hurts, okay? Now, with the other hand pulling in, that's pulling Steve's head right into that very, very tight pincer movement right there.
So the side of your wrist right there is collapsing the carotid, and then the rest of your forearm is jamming into the guy's trachea, and then this side of your hand is collapsing that side and making sure he has nowhere to run with that trachea. It just pinchers the guy in. You can actually grab like this and do the same thing, but it's just nastier with the gi, okay? This drives across, Pull them in nice and tight.
Can you do that very slowly from this angle? Sure. Okay, just watch. And now watch when Steve, get in the middle of Steve. Go ahead and grab between his, get in his guard.
Okay.
Okay. Now watch when he does this. And what Derek does, he gives him that leg. And you say, is he dumb enough to do it? Well, if a guy gives you a guard to pass, you're going to pass it. And you go. So it's one of those, you set him up. It really is a great setup for that.
It's sneaky as all get up.
It really is sneaky. And you notice Steve was tapping out when Derek was still just cranking into it. It's a very, very strong strangle. Just one more time just to show how quickly it can be done, actually. That's how quick it is, okay? And you notice you catch him when he steps over, when he tries to pass that guard. I mean, it's a very luring thing. You just lure him into it, and as he goes by there you go. That's how quick it happens, all right?
Okay, so my arms are moving relatively quickly, but it's because my hip is turning sideways, okay? Roll sideways and try and clock those elbows in together, and then squeeze everything in nice and tight, and you'll get the tap.
All right, good? It's sneaky, and that means it's good. Hi, everybody. I'm Steve Scott, and I would like to tell you about my Steve Scott training group on Facebook. It is a closed group, but it's free to join, and if you do want to join, all you have to do is apply. Just ask to join. What we do on that, we have videos and information there that is not always available on our other Facebook platforms. So if you are interested in training and getting some training insight, at least from me, and by the way, I don't claim to have all the answers. I'm not the best coach who ever lived, but I do have some answers, and the answers I do have, the information I do have, I'm very willing to share with others. And so if you do want to join my Steve Scott training group, like I said, I do have videos on there that I don't have in other platforms. So I encourage you to join. So please do join it. Just go to Facebook and Steve Scott Training Group and apply, and I'll let you in. So thanks so much. Standing up, just getting a standing grip here. Look at Sandy's right hand, palm up, left hand, palm down, okay? See how that? And what she's going to do, she's going to swing her right foot under and come on the side, and there's the choke right there. You roll, it looks like nothing, but it really does work. Let's look at it again. So she gets it right there. Okay. And she palm up, palm down. Now watch, she's going to swing through and come on the side, and there's the choke. It's a pretty simple thing, really, but it's really, really sneaky, okay? This is really good. Kendrick kind of be bent over, be real crouched and defensive. So if he's really crouched and defensive, get even lower. Yeah, get very low. All right, now, this is very good if a guy is like Kendrick is here like this. So see how she slips her right hand palm up, left hand palm down like she's grabbing a ball bat? She's really grabbing his jacket, his lapels. Now when she swings through, he's just asking for it right there. So it's really effective when a guy is bent over and being very defensive. Okay, you want to try it? That's a standing version of the trap choke.
Of course.
There was that. Of course we want to try it. Okay. It is a leap of faith, literally. And again, it's not like a major go-to move. It is a sneaky move. Just like that. There you go. And it almost looks like you're out of control when you do it. It's almost like a log roll. Isn't that right, Mac? It's just, but you got to go for it. Yeah. Now, yeah, don't come in like a throw. Just swing your leg through. Just swing your leg through. That's it right there. There you go. And again, is this a major move you want to do all the time? No, but it is something that could be pulled out of the hat for if you're really losing bad and this is it. Like we said before, this might be what you got.
If they happen to run over you, it's just you get a throw out of it.
That's it. That's it.
Let go.
You see, I just kind of roll under them and slide through. That's what it is.